Welcome, welcome, welcome to our relationship show this evening, which is entitled The Princess Secrets. And I am your hostess, Norma Bryant Howard, coming to you live from Studio 2020. So I thank each and every one of you for coming in this evening and spending a little bit of time with us. So if on Facebook, because we're on several platforms, so we're on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook and you're getting this through Facebook, please share and give us a heart. If you're coming in on Twitter, just give me a retweet. If you're on YouTube, I want you to like the video and leave some comments and subscribe to my YouTube channel also. And if anyone is out there that knows a incredible person, an awesome person, a very, very, unique, dynamic, just whatever you say, this person, this lady has it going on, or this couple has it going on. I just like for you just to maybe just share that information with me. Just reach out to me because I'm continuing to look for all stars on The Princess Secret. So don't forget that. I'm going to be looking forward to that. Okay, so tonight I am so very excited because the guest that I have scheduled for you tonight, staying in with the flow of love because it's still February. So we're still going to keep up this month's theme of love. And I have asked as our guest this evening, Miss Kristyl Bell, and she is a professional. She owns her own business. I'm gonna have her tell you about that in a minute. And she's also creator of Domestic Divas Home Decor website. And we're gonna see some awesome pictures this evening, and we're gonna have a really great time. So, with all that being said, I would like to say I'm going to introduce you to our guest right now. So, hello, Kristyl.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. Happy to be here.
Oh, well, I tell you, you're looking dynamic as
Thank you.
usual.
Thank you. I tried to do a little extra, little something.
You're looking fabulous as usual. I do. I love that. I love that color. It works well with
Thanks.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we know that you got some talents just by looking at you. So can you just maybe introduce yourself? Tell the audience a little bit about yourself and
Okay.
where you're from originally, where you live now, what business do you own, what you like doing, all the good stuff. We want to hear it.
Okay. Yes, my name is Kristyl Bell. My maiden name, Kristyl Penman-Bell. Um, I'm from Harrodsburg, Kentucky. Moved to Louisville probably about 18 years ago.
Mhm.
Um, and started my own eyebrow business. That's been successful for the last 9 years, almost 10 years. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, and it's done really well. I'm so thankful for that. It's something that I love. And one of my hobbies is interior design, decorating, being creative, making things beautiful. And so I've created different social media platforms, just sharing some of my projects and things that I do at home, at my salon. And people seem to enjoy it. And so I enjoy sharing and being an inspiration for others to, decorate their homes.
Well, what is the name of the website?
It's actually a group on Facebook. It's called Domestic Divas. So you can go on there, request to be added to the group, become a member. You can share photos, ask for advice on some of your interior design projects you're doing. I share a lot of my projects that I'm doing here at home. So it's a really good interactive group, but everyone seems to enjoy it.
Oh, wow, that sounds great. That sounds really great. Well, some people are born, I really do believe this, with talent, born with talent, and some have certain gifts, others have other gifts. We're raised that way, and sometimes we inherit it, sometimes we learn it along the way. Tell us just how did you get involved in wanting to decorate? Where did that come from?
Oh my gosh, I feel like I've been decorating ever since I've been able to hold a paintbrush.
Oh my goodness.
My mother was really into home decor, and it seemed like every year we was changing something, one room or the other. And so I kind of became her little helper, and I would help her make decisions, and I would help her paint and put up wallpaper, you name it. Okay, I've probably been doing it ever since I was about 8, 9, 10 years old.
Oh my
And
goodness.
so it's kind of second nature to me now, and I absolutely love it. You was either gonna love it or hate it, right?
Right, right, right,
But
right, right.
I love it, and I've been decorating for forever. Ask any of my friends if I come to their house, they know that Krystyl's going to crystallize the room.
Now listen, you're the kind of friend we all need to crystallize
I don't think they
the
mind.
room. Oh,
No,
well, that's great. That's great because,
yeah,
like, so many of us don't, and I'm definitely in that category where I just really don't have that decorating gene in me. But to, have someone and know someone like you who can come to my house and give me suggestions and tell me what to do. And, it's almost like being on HGTV. So I think
right.
that,
And,
I think that's great. I
my,
think that's great.
my mom,
So,
she's still
so
decorating.
you give your credit to your mom for
Yes,
inspiring you at a very young age.
she's still got a beautiful home. It's just within us, I guess, to be
Oh,
creative in that way. So,
okay. All right. All right. Well, what we're going to be talking about, and the audience is dying to hear what you're going to be telling us tonight about how to create your own love nest, creating a love nest, how to create a love nest. And we said with Kristyl. So, some of us just all thumbs, we don't know what we're doing. And especially we're getting into a relationship. And we know that there are a lot of things that you should not do in a bedroom. I mean, like, what are some things that you shouldn't do? Just tell me, what are some things you shouldn't do in the bedroom?
uh, I'm not in agreement with eating in the bedroom in the
Oh,
bed.
absolutely.
I'm not a big person on that. Clipping your toenails. You know,
How about clipping your coupons?
right? Clipping your coupons. It
Right.
should be a place for relaxation and rest and kind of zen feeling, right? And so some of those things shouldn't be done in the bedroom.
What about electronics? Should we bring our electronics to the bedroom?
I'm on the fence with that. Right now, I do have a small TV in my bedroom, but I would say no because
Okay, oops.
it's just not a
Okay.
good idea to, I have a bad habit of going to sleep with the TV on, and I, I would change it. I probably end up taking the TV out.
Right, right, right.
Yes,
Because a lot of people will allow their children to play in their bedroom, and even if they
exactly.
have little guests, their children have little guests, they will
Right,
even have a little guest come in there and play in mommy and daddy's bedroom or mommy's
right.
bedroom or whatever. So even your children should respect the adult bedroom in the home, is
I
what I
agree.
really think. Yeah,
Yes.
I definitely agree with that. Okay, so we know some things that we shouldn't do in the bedroom. So now we are going to show a couple of pictures that you have provided for us this evening. And I think we're going to see some room in your home. It's going to be the before picture, and you can just tell us all about that.
Okay. Yeah, this picture here is when we first moved in this apartment. Kind of, you can see, still hadn't unpacked boxes. I knew when I walked in there, I wanted to paint that tannish brown color. Just wasn't gonna do the thing for me. So it did end up painting the entire apartment, and it transformed very quickly.
Okay, okay. All right. We see another picture that we have up. Tell us about things. We're just gonna kind of lay here for a couple of minutes. I want you just to tell them about what they're looking at.
Sure. The first photo is of the living room area. That is after I painted and added all of my decor and furniture and all that stuff. I really wanted the room to be chic and bright and airy. And so I went with lighter colors like the white rug and a lighter tone of paint on the walls. The pillows you can see on the sofa are a little bit lighter. Uh, well, I have some white mixed with a little animal print. I always love that little addition of some animal print. So it kind of gave the room that chic feel. The second photo, I recently um, remodeled my bedroom last year, and really all I did was paint this stenciled wall. That is a stencil. A lot of people think it's wallpaper, but it's actually a stencil. So it's kind of awesome how that turned out. And those are little things you can do on a budget. I went on Amazon, ordered some new pillow covers. I already had the comforter set, and boom, you got a whole new look there. That third picture is just another view of the bedroom. New chandelier, also off of Amazon. So I really suggest making your room fresh and bright and kind of stray from some of the darker shades, kind of make it nice and fresh and airy. A lot of times we tend to gravitate to the darker colors because it doesn't show dirt and it's easier, it's what we're used to. And we're afraid of the lighter shades. I really would suggest trying some of the whites and light grays and some fresher colors.
All right, all right. And I noticed that you have a lot of pillows on your bed. And I'm going to reach over here and I'm going to grab this book, which is entitled Prince Charming, Where Are You? This is a book that I authored, and I talk about your love nest also in this book, and I talk about pillows and how romantic pillows can be. A lot of times guys will say, "Oh, it's too many pillows. I just don't
Yes,
like it," but they add a certain ambiance to the room.
absolutely.
And just one pillow or two pillows on the bed may not be enough. Do you agree?
Right, right.
Okay, it may not be
Exactly.
enough. And what
Yes.
about people talk about the thread count. Now, I've heard the higher the number, the soft. Tell us about that. The
This is
softer
true.
the
The
sheet.
higher the number, the thread count, the softer the sheets. Now, it's taken me some years to find the right sheets, and I think I've found them. I found some on Amazon. I'll be sharing that on my Domestic Divas group on Facebook. So if you want to go follow, you can see that there. But I found some on Amazon, and they are amazing. I bought all new bedding right off of Amazon.
Oh
So
wow.
when it was not expensive at all, $35 for a really nice set of sheets, new
Oh
bed
my
pillows,
goodness.
and a nice comforter. It's like a comforter blanket that you would put underneath your decorative comforter. That way we're not getting our decorative one dirty. And so some really good tips there to kind of keep your bedroom fresh and have, actually, you want that hotel feel.
Oh wow.
Go to the hotel. Pretty much every time you go in the hotel, all the bedding is what color? White.
It's
And
white.
it's
It
fresh and it's
definitely
crisp,
is.
and you just sink into the bed. That's what we want.
That's what we want. That is absolutely true. And what about I noticed that you had sort of like that tufted, is that what they call it?
Yes,
Headboard. Look,
I love anything tufted. My sofas are tufted. My headboard is tufted. That tufted look is a nice classic design that will never go out of style.
they'll never go out of style.
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
And it seems like you're into chandeliers. Tell us about
Oh
those.
my
Where do you
gosh.
get those from?
Your son-in-law Corey does a lot of my handiwork, and Corey can attest to how many times I've changed out my lighting. But always looking for the right gorgeous chandelier can make or break a room, in my opinion. And I found really, really nice chandeliers on Amazon.
Oh
Believe
my
it or not, they
goodness.
have really nice selections on there that will not break the bank. And you still get that high-end look with your lighting.
Oh, wow. That's
Mhm.
okay. So what about the lighting in the love nest? Should the lighting be just one big old heart light bulb in the center of the room, or should it be soft? Should it be colored? Just what does lighting actually do for the love nest?
Lighting could definitely set the mood. Yeah, you want to. I have lamps on the nightstands, which I keep a lower voltage of light bulbs in those, and that way, if you do want a softer light, you don't have to turn on the brighter chandelier light, and kind of
Hmm.
set the mood. In the bedroom.
Okay, all right, because if you even would go to somewhere like your search engine and put in like romantic lighting, I'm sure they'll even come up with various suggestions and things
Right
like that
now,
for you,
if you
because
want to get a little
lighting.
exotic, you can add a red light.
Now that's true. That is true.
Right.
Okay, what about pictures and flowers? What about pictures and flowers?
They definitely can add a softness to the room. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, that's I definitely recommend adding some flowers, some really good artwork. You can purchase artwork like in this second photo here. You can see uh, some black art here.
That's my
That's just a
favorite. I
print.
love
Yeah,
it.
that's a print I ordered from a website that offers different, tons of different types of prints you can order for little or nothing. That print may have been $12, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, exactly. So they send you the print, and you have your own frame and stick it in there, and it looks like you have your own custom art there.
Well, where do you find those frames? Where do you find those frames?
The frame, this particular frame is from Target.
Target. Oh my
Target
goodness.
that frame may have been 20-25 bucks maybe. Um, and you just got to know what size frame you get, and boom, there you go. Looks like you spent a ton of money on custom artwork.
Okay. All right. Well, can we pull up that picture that someone sent you?
Hmm.
And when I saw this picture, one word came in my mind, and it was a color word, and that word was brown.
Brown.
That
Yes,
word
and
was
this is a good example of most people gravitate to what they're comfortable with and what they're familiar with. So in this photo, this person was used to more earthy fall tones, which most people are. But in my experience, if you take a deeper tone wood bed like this and brighten it up with a lighter colored paint on the wall, lighter colored comforter, that would really brighten up the entire room. And she wouldn't have to spend a lot just to give the room a fresh feel instead of that kind of toned down brownish look.
well. What about that headboard, and what about that footboard?
I mean, it's a beautiful bed. It's just, I think that how you decorate around it makes a huge difference.
Okay, how you decorate around it.
Absolutely.
So, if I wanted to go to Amazon, could I find pillows and things like
Absolutely.
that?
Yes, you can find pillow. I usually suggest for people to purchase pillow covers. That way you don't have, when you do want to change out your pillows, you don't have 100 pillows sitting around at home. You
Oh
have,
yeah, I know. I'm guilty of that. I'm
yes.
definitely guilty of that.
So just Amazon, you would be surprised at the amount of pillow covers that you can purchase, and just keep the current pillows you have and change out the covers.
My
Yes. And
goodness,
and with
I
it
never
was
knew
also,
that.
I wanted to add real quick with that bed, the lines are very strong and hard. And so lighter colors are going to soften that and give it a more feminine feel. Because right now, in this photo, it's very masculine. Um, it doesn't have that fresh feel. So soften those lines the way that the headboard and the footboard is made.
Wow, wow. Well, that's some excellent suggestions because a lot of times people don't really put the money in the bedroom like they would put into the living room. They put the
True.
money in the living room or the dining room, and they forget the bedroom, and which is, like I said, which is very, very important. And just
Absolutely.
making it, if you're just by yourself, just having it, you may not even have a relationship, but just making it your own personal sanctuary, making it
Exactly.
your own personal
I
sanctuary. People
agree. It
just,
does a lot for the morale at home.
right, right, because you use Amazon a lot. And have you found some great buys there on Amazon, which I think is absolutely, truly amazing. I
Yes.
don't use it like that,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
my
so,
go-to. First place I go, Amazon. If I have a thought in my head, I do a search on Amazon for it. If I don't see it there, then I'll go gravitate somewhere new. But
oh, okay, all
there's 9
right.
times out of 10 they're gonna have it.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Now there is a little birdie also told me that there's another place that you go to get some furniture, and I want to see. I have never in my life seen pink dining room chairs.
Yeah.
I would never think of pink. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now looking at pink dining room chairs with a retro look to them.
Yes, I saw those chairs. Of course, my first place to get inspiration would be Pinterest. and I'll go and do searches and to see what kind of, because I kind of have an idea of what I want to go with, and then I'll go on Pinterest and they'll give me ideas, and then I'll go on Google and search engine and just look for different items that I have in my head that I want to purchase. But overstock.com, that's where those dining chairs are from. They were not very expensive. A lot of people see that stuff and think, oh, she's, yeah, no, I am design on the dime type of chick. And so
Well, it doesn't look like that. No, it definitely
exactly,
doesn't look
that's the
like
whole,
that.
that's the key. I want it to look high end, but I'm not going to spend the high end price. And so I see inspiration. I know, like the marble dining table in this picture, if you go on some websites, it's $2,000-$3,000.
Oh,
I'm not
wow.
going to spend that kind of money on, you know. And so you do your searches until you find your price range, and go with that. But yeah, I'm in love with the pink dining chairs. I will have those for a while.
Wow, wow. Well, maybe you need to teach a class to all people who don't possess the decorating gene because I don't I don't have it. And I know a lot. Now my sister, my older sister, she definitely has it. And my younger sister, she has it more than I do, but I just don't really have that decorating gene that you have. But by going to these places, and what better time to go on these sites and redecorate and get a new, it's almost spring. Last year was so
Yes,
horrendous. And now that it's almost spring, then we can make things come alive again. We
so
can make
true.
things come
Yes.
alive. Well, what about scents? SCENT, scent, smells. Do
Scent,
you
right.
believe in having scents around your home?
I do. I love plugins and candles. Those things are essential. You want your home to have a nice, fresh scent when you walk in. And so I love going to Bath and Body Works and getting really good candles that burn for a while and last for a while. And also their plugins, awesome. So
Okay, and I love your centerpiece that you have there, and it has such they look like real flowers. They
yes,
look like real flowers.
again, Amazon.
Oh my goodness,
Yes.
ladies, gentlemen, did you hear what she
Yeah.
said?
Uh,
Okay, let me pause for a moment and see what the guest is saying here this evening.
okay.
Okay, a Rosemary Chambers says pink and green chairs. I think it could work.
Thank
And
you.
that's coming from an AKA. I wonder why she says that. That's
Yes,
an AKA.
she's
But
onto
pink and
something.
green chairs, she thinks that it could work.
Yes,
And I
absolutely.
think that's a great suggestion. She says she thinks
Yes.
it could work. Okay, and my sister Wanda Bryant Wills from down in Holly Ridge, North Carolina, says nice. Laurie Howard Trial, my daughter says it's just beautiful because we know that, like I said, that you got that scent, you got that gene in you, and you know what you're doing when you're doing it. So these scents and things, she says you can go to, and that would never have occurred to me to go to Bath and Body Works to get the aromatherapy scents that would make the bedroom smell good, that
Yes.
would make the house smell good. And Laurie Trout says she thought that those flowers were real. She thought they were real. Okay, let's talk about the jams because I know, and everybody that knows you, we all know that Kristyl Bell is into the jams.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in the bedroom, what kind of music would you suggest if you were, having this romantic experience in the bedroom? What kind of music? And last week I learned a new phrase. It was called playlist.
A playlist.
A playlist. Where do you go to do the playlist? What kind of music would you suggest or to the audience? Or maybe you have some favorite jams that you would like to tell us about.
You
But
know,
music in the bedroom. What kind of music?
I love music. That's one of my first loves. And I have a Spotify account where I go on there and create my own playlists. I probably have about 10 of them that I've created personally. And so
Wow.
I have one on there called the Male R&B Jams. And some of the artists on there would be Maxwell, um, Eric Benet, um, Donnell Jones, Luther Vandross, all those types of artists that have that smooth, mellow feel. So if you are creating a romantic evening in the bedroom. Those are some really good artists to listen to. And
Just really something, just something nice to set the mood.
absolutely,
Something, something nice and mellow. Okay,
yeah,
Rosemary says a very, oh, she said very interesting topic. She's enjoying this for this evening. So, music does set the tone for a lot of things in this world,
it does.
and the pace, the beat, all of that sets the mood. So, having your music, as you said, having you go to Spotify and create your own playlist
I
and
do.
already have it ready.
Yes,
You're gonna be sitting in the living room,
right. And
have it together.
if you could go on there and create a playlist, people can go on there and follow or listen to your playlist. So if you type in my name the way it is on Facebook, because it's
Oh,
connected to my Facebook, you can go and follow my playlists.
very interesting.
Yes, yes.
Audience, I hope you made a note on that. I hope you made a note on that. We can go follow her playlist by going to the Domestic Divas.
Actually, my uh, Kristyl Penman-Bell.
Okay, your
Yeah,
name,
just
Christopher
type that
McGill.
in Spotify, and my playlist will pop up.
Oh my goodness.
Hmm.
I hope the people in the audience, I hope they heard that. I mean,
Right,
that's a
right.
real, that is incredible. That is awesome. I like that. And
Yes,
and there's one thing that couples always fight about, and that is in the bedroom, which is the temperature. The
yeah,
temperature. I heard that first of all, I think you guys need to agree first what
absolutely.
kind of temperature
Right,
you want to have in the bedroom, because
absolutely.
some people are cold, some people are hot, and then that causes a lot of friction.
Right.
What do you have to say about being comfortable and the temperature in a romantic bedroom?
Look, if you're creating a romantic evening, the last thing you want is the temperature to already be hot because this is about to heat up. Right?
Okay, okay, right, absolutely, absolutely,
Right.
absolutely.
Yes. So you want to keep it nice and cool, almost a medium in between. That way, you have some working room there.
Right. Because you don't, because being too cold is as bad as being too
Too hot.
hot, and vice versa.
Right.
So something like that should already be decided upon
Yes.
before you try to be a romantic and having on your romantic gorgeous clothes, because some men think that a beautiful white blouse and some tights is and a pair of heels
Right.
is just sexy,
Right.
whereas the other ones were maybe thinking about like negligees or something like that. So
Absolutely.
you don't really have to have negligees, but just having something just really great, to be just sensuous,
Absolutely.
maybe is a good idea. So
Absolutely.
being
Something
sensuous.
sexy.
And something sexy.
Yes.
Right. Right. And Rosemary says she definitely wants your music list. And her name is Kristyl. And I want you all to notice how she spells Crystal. It's not the usual way. Uh, let's see. Is he going to put that up there for us? Put that up there for us. What Kristyl Penman-Bell. We're going to go to her website. And if she puts in, and if we put in Spotify, if we put
Yes.
in
Type it in
Spotify,
Spotify. Mhm.
her playlist of music will come up, because I'm going to do that before I go to bed tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yes.
do that before I go to bed
And if you don't
tonight.
already have the Spotify app, you can download it for free on your cell phone or on your
Oh,
iPad or anything like that. And
oh,
it's easier to access it that way instead of going on the internet.
wow. Okay, I think it's running across the bottom of the screen right now. Well, I tell you, you are very, very talented. She owns her own Kristyl Penman Bell. She owns her own business. Tell us the name of your business and where it's located.
It's Browse by Kristyl. I'm located on Hurstbourne Lane in the shopping center where the Shoe Carnival store inside of Sola Salons.
It's at the Solar Salon. And how long have you been doing eyebrows?
I have been professionally doing brows almost 10 years.
Almost 10 years. And
Hmm.
she does a awesome job. So she's a business owner, and she also has this domestic divas. Okay, here's coming up on the screen. Bras by Kristyl in Louisville, Kentucky. And some people may have enough money to fly you out to California. Who knows?
Right. Yeah, right.
Because if the price is right, Crystal's already told me she'll fly anywhere if the price is right. She'll do
Absolutely.
your eyebrows for you, and you will not regret it. You will not
Yes.
regret it. So she owns her own business, and she's an awesome decorator. Because I hope everybody had a chance to see her apartment that she went in. I want you to see everyone just this little area. Okay, Wanda, let's see what she says. She's saying about I'd like that playlist too. Good idea. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Okay, I want to pull the picture up. When you walk in the garage and you come into Crystal's apartment, there's this teeny tiny little area that she drops her keys at. There's this teeny tiny little area that she puts her sunglasses, and I would imagine she's got like at least 7 pairs of sunglasses. And let's see, that's not it. Is that it, Crystal?
No,
No,
that's not it.
no,
No.
that's not it.
I think it's
Uh,
the one with the
and it
video.
and it has a little tiny stool
Yes.
there at this door. Just tell us, while we're trying to bring that up, just tell us about that little area.
I recently redid that little area. It was cute before, but I wanted it to zhuzh it up and give it a chic feel. So, because that's my first spot when I come in the house, that's what I see. So I went on Amazon once again, and I found some really pretty floral wallpaper. It's got some pretty little birds going through. Beautiful. So I've been wanting to try out that peel and stick wallpaper that everybody's using. No more pasty wallpaper anymore. So I tried it out and absolutely loved it. And then there's a little shelf, built-in shelf that's already there. And I painted
Okay.
it a glossy blush pink. And I also recovered my little stool that sits in that little nook. And it just turned out so cute. And I just love it when I come in to see all
Where
the
did you where
stuff.
did you find that fluffy furry? No, I'm saying furry. That's not the right
It's
word.
yes,
That
it's kind of
fluffy white
furry.
pillow.
Yes, it's furry. It's a actually a pillow that I purchased from the at-home store, like an oversized large pillow. And so I didn't want to reupholster the stool. So I was in the store one day just walking through and I thought, this happens a lot, you guys. And so I picked up this pillow. I thought I can take this home, take out some of the threading and remove all of the filling out of the pillow and use it as a cover for the stool without having to pay for a reupholstery job. So that's what I did. I came home, did that, took all the filling out, flattened the now the pillow cover is flat, laid it over the stool. Boom, you got a new a new look to the stool.
I mean, so interesting. And as she leaves her apartment, she has a little plastic tray, and she has I think dividers in it or something. And she has her sunglasses in there. So whatever mood she's in, she can pick
Yep,
up a pair of sunglasses to fit the mood for the day. And
absolutely.
I think it's awesome. Well,
Yes.
we have learned a lot. We have learned a lot. And I'm going to tell all those ladies out there, if they get in contact with me tonight, I'm going to have my technician to tell them exactly step by step how to get to Spotify tonight. I'm going to tell
Yes.
them all those. Rosemary wants to know, Wanda wants to know,
Yes.
everybody wants to know. So
It's
as soon
pretty
as we
easy.
get off the air, because
Okay.
I just think that's just incredible. It's just
Yes.
incredible. And then you can
Spotify has
have
a
some good music.
yes, they have a free version and then they have a paid version. I have the paid version so I can access any music that I want. The free version has comes with commercials basically. With the paid one, you can skip the commercials and have access to everything. So, but if you just want the free version, just download that app and type in my name and you can follow my playlist. And there's other playlists on there you can also follow other than mine. So it's pretty
Okay.
great.
Well, just I'm going to tell everybody, just go to my page, and my technician will have what she just said is going to be
Right.
on there as soon as the show is over tonight. So I'm impressed with you, Crystal. I think you're just awesome,
Thank
and you've
you.
given not only myself but others in the audience. You've given us all creative ideas on what we can do because like I said, COVID has just wreaked havoc on all of us. So
Yes,
we need, and it's almost spring. Hopefully the snow's over, and just to come up with some creative ideas like what you
Yes.
do all the time is, and not trying to do the whole house at one time,
What
but
exactly?
just one room at a time. Okay, is
Absolutely.
there anything you would like to tell the audience before you go, but before we go, because I've truly, truly enjoyed it. Would you have any
Thank
concluding
you.
words you'd like to tell the audience before
I would
we
just
leave?
say take a minute and, like you said, take room by room and just make your home your sanctuary. We're a lot of here lately spending a lot of time at home due to COVID, and do what you can. There's so many online websites and things you can do to make your home your sanctuary. So when you walk in, you don't even want to have to leave. It's just like living in a hotel.
Okay, I like living in a hotel. Okay, I
Right.
think he's got it up on the screen right now. Everybody looks there where it says Norma Howard, and you will see what Kristyl just said about creating your own playlist. And Alari Trial says your home is so beautiful, Kristyl,
Thanks,
and you
Lori.
always have amazing ideas, which is true.
Thank
So
you so much.
thank you for being on the Princess Secrets tonight. And hopefully we can have you come back in the future. Maybe you may decorate another room, because
Right.
we're curious now, and we want
Absolutely.
to know. We want to keep up with you. So you girls in the audience, you can keep up with her. Guys in the audience, you can keep up with her. So I like to say to Miss Kristyl, thank you so very much. Thank you to my audience for joining us this evening. And remember, you can find me here every Friday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern, or 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern, excuse me, Pacific Standard Time. So please continue to wear that mask, continue to social distance, and continue to say a prayer for the whole wide world. Again, I thank you and good night.